So thought I'd pop on a couple of minutes earlier today because yesterday was such a nightmare trying to get on. Let me move a bit closer so I can see who comes on. Yesterday was such a nightmare. So today, cloud is super low. So I'm literally, I think, sitting in the clouds right now. It is so misty and heavy. Hey, Sarah Louise Peace is watching. Sarah, welcome to yoga. So I looked at data. Data is pants today, so phone signal is rubbish. However, at the moment, Wi-Fi seems good. So fingers crossed Wi-Fi stays strong and we can do this today without hiccup. So just gonna wait. It's not 10 o'clock yet, so just gonna wait a few minutes. Hello, Sarah. Who else is on? Pam Small, fabulous. Pam, when are you gonna do a fit class? When are you gonna do a little dancey class for us, Pam? What do you think? Jacinta is watching. Great. So I've got all the fit babes on today. Sarah, Pam, Jacinta, Matty. Hey, Matty. Hey, Sarah Longlegs is joining us. So many people are messaging me after saying, can't find your class. Where's your class? Claire and Leon. Hey, Claire, Leon. Who else I got? Morning. Matty, morning. Morning. Thank you so much. What's been so lovely is just getting some photographs sent to me later on of people actually practicing their yoga, and they're managing to stream from their TV. So they've obviously got their laptop or whatever dingles connected, or dingle dongle things, I don't know what they are, to the TV. And they've actually got like me up there on the TV and pictures of them joining in yoga and their kids joining in. And it's really nice to see. So thank you all for just like sticking with us and lightening up our day as well. So I know Sarah's getting a big boost from all you guys like joining their fitness classes, and you know, it's given me as well something to get up for. I mean, who else has found this week? This is a week now for Spain, yeah? Who else came and thought, like last Saturday, going to be at home, oh my God, I'm going to do so much stuff. I'm going to get this done, I'm going to get that done. I sat and wrote a list out of all the things I was going to get done this week. I have done naff all. All I've done is spent hours on social media, which is really bad. You know, it's like everyone's at home, so they're all posting things and we're all seeing like the new reports coming in and when we're all up to and what's going on in the UK and everywhere else. And it draws you in so much. So I spent too much time doing that. And what's Sarah say? This week has passed in the days. Yeah, it has, Sarah. Spent too much time doing that. But I have spent quite a lot of time in the kitchen. So those dried chickpeas have been soaked and made into a soup. And maybe a cake is due today. Maybe I need to make a cake today. What time are we? 10, just on 10. Oh, Sasha is here as well. So I think I've got Belgium, I've got Netherlands, I've got Spain. Anyone from the UK on yet today? Sarah Cooper's on. Hey Sarah, and Jan is on. Fab. Great. Anyone from the UK or anywhere else? My mate from Fuerteventura was on yesterday. She sent me a little photograph afterwards of her toes to nose. What's Sarah say? Spend hours on social media. Yeah, it's really hard to get off social media. Yeah, yummy cake. Thinking lemon cake. I've got lots of lemons on the tree at the moment. Pam's made herself 2 dresses. Oh, Pam, I've got a pair of jeans that just keep meaning to cut the legs off and made into shorts. I haven't even done that yet, and they've been there for about 18 months. Paul is here under the disguise of James Brown, Manchester, checking in. Are we in the salon today, Paul, or are we at home? Paul had me going live in the salon the other day. Your ladies could have done all our joint movements yesterday, Paul. Julie is checked in from Fuerteventura, fab. So we are just about 1 minute after 10, I think, ish. My clock might be wrong now. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of flow to get us warmed up. Really nice, just let the body open in its own time. Really going to connect the breath to the body, so you just feel that connection. We're going to do some sun salutations. They open up all the joints, work all the major muscle groups, stimulate your 7 chakras. Live in the salon. Hey salon customers, how are you? It's crazy, man. So we're going to do some sun sals, and then we're going to do some grounding postures, because I think we all need to be a little bit grounded at the moment because everything's just getting a bit crazy. So we're going to do some grounding with just mountain pose, tree pose, a little bit of balancing, okay? And then at the end, we'll finish off, calm it down, little bit of breathing. I'm going to leave you there to breathe away, relax, whatever, recuperate, get a cup of tea, and then get back on here at 11 for Sarah Louise Pierce fitness class. She's going to raise the energy, okay? So let's get on the feet. Let's start. Up on your mat. Okay, socks are off, because that's how we do yoga. Socks are off. Going to throw them over there. Going to keep this on for a minute while I get warm. So again, please be careful of what's around you. So if you haven't got a yoga mat, if you're on the carpet or rug, absolutely fine. Watch out for carpet burns. I'm not responsible, okay? If you're using a towel or something, please watch if it's on tile floor, because it's going to be slippy. So please don't slip. Just make sure that you're nice and safe, nothing around you that you can bang into or fall into. Okay, and just listen to your body, most important thing. So we're starting, feet slightly apart, shoulders back, bring the hands together, thumbs to the heart, shoulders down. Okay, gonna inhale, exhale completely. I'm gonna inhale, arms come down, out and up, big circle, reach to the top, palms touch at the top. Exhale, float down to the floor. So bend those knees. Look, bend those knees. Push that bum away. Hands down to the floor. Halfway up, we come with a flat back. So lift the chest, shoulders back. Got nice flat spine. So we don't want any of this hanging about. Going to lead that heart forward. So imagine someone's pulling your bum out to the back, your heart moving forward. Exhale all the way over. So we don't need to force. Getting to the floor is not important. Just come as far as you can. Inhale, push down into the feet, pull in the belly, lift the heart, push into the legs, all the way to the top. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale, down, out and up, big circle. Exhale, bend those knees, push that bum away, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway up, shoulders back, spine is long. Exhale, all the way over, nose to toes. Inhale, all the way up, heart lifts, shoulders back, push into those legs, pull in that belly. Exhale, back to the heart. Inhale, down, out and up. Going to do this a few times. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, shoulders back, spine is long. All the way over. And all the way up to the top. Belly is strong. Protect your back when you come up and down. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhale to the floor. Soft knees. Remember, if you just come halfway, that's fine. Lengthen that spine. Chest parallel to the floor. Shoulders back. Soften all the way over. Inhale all the way up to the top, palms touch. Exhale back to the heart. Okay, breathe. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale allows everything to soften to the floor. Inhale, spine's extended, shoulders are back. Exhale all the way over. Inhale all the way up. I see Moya is watching. Moya, I hope you're doing as well as watching. Exhale to the heart. With the breath, inhale. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, shoulders back. Remember, those knees are soft. Don't lock the knees. All the way over. And all the way up to the top. Use those legs. Push into the floor as if you're trying to push the floor away. Keep the legs strong. Inhale, down, out and up. Paul, how are we getting on in the salon? Anyone joining in? Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, shoulders back. All the way over. And all the way up. Feel the breath, okay? Body and breath connections, like moving meditation. I'm going to do this one silent. Listen to the breath. All the way up. Nice, just feel the breath. If you're moving faster or slower than me, that's okay, because it's your practice, it's not mine. It's yours. Listen to your body, listen to your breath, flow and move. Just remember, most important thing is to keep the knees soft, keep that belly drawn in tight. I'm really lazy in my belly, and it's caused me problems in my back in the past, so that's why I say it so many times. Belly, 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 protect your back. Let's do 2 more, just like this. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhale to the floor. Just feel those hamstrings in the back of the body opening, halfway up, shoulders back, all the way over. And all the way up. Just let the body open in its own time. There's no force, there's no expectation. Nobody can see you. Inhale. Well, I can, because I've got magic camera. Exhale over, so I can see who's joining in, who's being lazy. Shoulders back. I can. Halfway over. All the way up to the top. Exhale, hands together. Hula, that is my favourite flow. Just feels so nice when you connect breath and movement. And there's no force, there's no expectation, just let the body open in its own time. Okay, maybe your heart's going a little bit faster, just that small amount of movement. Maybe you feel a little bit warmer. So I normally end up with a pile of clothes at the top of my mat. I normally end up starting with about 6 layers on them, and a big pile of clothes. Really untidy yoga teacher. Okay, I'm going to turn around this way, because we're going to use the full length of the mat now. So rather than facing the long edge of your mat, if you're on a yoga mat, come to face the short edge. You're going to come right to the top, because you need all this space behind. Surya Namaskara, or salutation to the sun. We start again, hands together, shoulders down, thumbs to the heart. Feel the energy through the legs, up the spine, reaching up through the top of the head. And as we inhale, we're going to reach those hands to the sky. We're going to lift those ribs up out of the waist. Take a little back bend if it feels good. Exhale all the way to the floor. Bend those knees, push that bum away. Hands down. Right foot is going to take a big step to the back of the mat. And then we're going to lower that knee down. Now, remember, day 1, you might step here and then, struggle to get this knee down. So you're going to take it back and back. And back, and back, because you want to feel a little stretch in the quads, a little stretch in the hip flexors and around the groin area. This is our safety point. Knee in line with the ankle, okay? So you don't want this knee coming forward, because it's going to put strain on the knee. So if your knee is forward, take that back knee a little bit further away. Sit nice and heavy in those hips. So first lunge of the day, so I'm just going to enjoy it. Who else likes this? Feels great. Long line from the back of this knee, all the way up the spine, up through the crown of the head. We're not being lazy over this thigh here. We are lifting and lengthening. Okay, we're taking both hands to the floor, tuck those back toes and lift that knee up, because left foot is going to step back to the right. We're coming into plank. Remember, half plank is available. You can bring those knees down on the floor, but don't drop into that lower back. We don't want a disc dump down there. Belly is up. Okay, or you might be in full plank. I'm so sure Sarah is in full plank. She likes to plank. Is Jade watching? Jade does like 5-minute planks these days. She's amazing. Knees down, bum up, elbows in. Chest lower into the floor. I know this is a weird one. Drop those hips. Peel the chest up. Little cobra. No need to come up here. We don't want to see this. This is going to lock the elbows. It's going to restrict your neck. It's going to dump into the the lower back so we can be low. Lengthen. Lift from the heart, the chest. Shoulders back and down. Big space between the ears and the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Back onto the knees. Lift the knees, lift the bum. This is downward facing dog. So your gaze is towards your toes or your knees. We're pushing into the hands. We're thinking length of the spine. Now I'm going to move forward, so I'm in shot here. Your legs might not be straight, that's fine. You might need to bend your knees to get long spine. The spine is going to stay long. Maybe then you can straighten the legs, heels towards the floor. Here's the fun. Your right foot is going to step all the way to the top of the mat. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it gets to here and then it gets stuck. So we're going to bring it forward like this. And then we're going to sink down here, this side. We're going to enjoy this stretch here. So knee over ankle and this left knee as far away as we can. And you're going to stay there and just enjoy this stretch. I'm going to move this camera back a bit so you can see if you can get more of my mat in the screen. I'm not sure we can. Maybe we can. I don't know. Okay, let's see our hands. Let's see our hands. Okay, where are we? We're left foot forward. No, we're not. Left foot back. Okay, tuck those back toes. Lift the knee. Step it forward and keep that chest low. Keep the chest low. Forward fold. Push into those feet, bend the knees. As you inhale, lift the chest. Pull in that belly. Push through those legs. Come all the way to the top. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold forward to the floor. Left leg this time, big step back. Left knee to the floor, lengthen through the spine. Wow, feel that stretch around the hips, that's nice. Right foot stepping back into plank, belly is up. Stabilize through the shoulders, so push down into the floor and turn the triceps, the back of the arms, towards the back of the mat. This is going to close that space in the armpit and provide more stability around the shoulders. Knees down, chest down. Don't let those elbows come out to the side. Squeeze them in towards the body. Drop the hips, lift the chest. Cobra, nice long neck. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips, lift the bum, downward facing dog. So you can wag your tail up here if you want to. Give a little shifty. Left leg. Lift it up. Bring it into the chest. Step it to the top of the mat. Who's getting stuck halfway? Right knee comes to the floor. Doesn't matter. I don't care how you get your foot to the top of the mat, or it ends up ankle under knee. Right foot, we're going to step forward into our forward fold. Knees are soft, bum is high, lengthen through that spine. Inhale, belly in, lift the eyes, lift the heart all the way to the top. Exhale, hands down. Brilliant. Inhale, yeah, more to do. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Anyone getting puffed? Exhale to the floor. Right leg stepping back, knees are down. So if this is your first time with yoga and you'll find it a bit difficult, just come to this bit and then step it forward again when we step forward, rather than trying to get into plank and everything else. Just at a half sun salutation. So you can stay here until we meet you again to come back up. And step back, plank, if you're with me in plank. Remember, you can take knees to the floor. Everybody, knees down, chest down. Inhale, cobra. You can keep it low, no need to come so high. Downward facing dog. Press into the hands, lift that tail high, lengthen through the spine. Right leg stepping forward to the top of your mat, knee is down. Left leg stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands down. Still with me? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Left leg to step back. Knee is down, spine is long. Right leg to step back to plank. Belly is in, don't dump into the lower back. Lift the thighs, lift the belly. Knees to the floor, chest to the floor. Cobra. Downward dog, lift the bum. Yeah, feels good, have that stretch. The way dogs do this, because it feels so good. Left leg, step forward. Right knee to the floor. Here we are. Bring those feet together and fold forward. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, hands down. This is what happens. Another layer off. Who's with me? Yeah, JD and Jill. Great. Have no more layers now. This is it, right? If I go to take another layer off, shout, shout. Oh no, we don't want to see that on camera. Okay, hands together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forwards, last one. Right leg step back, knee is down, spine is long. Left leg step back to plank, belly is up. Knees down, chest down, cobra. Downward dog, tuck the toes, lift the bum, stretch it back. Right leg, step into the top. Left leg, step into the top. Inhale, push down and lift all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Whew, who's feeling it? Simple. Who said yoga was all about fluffy clouds and unicorns? Hey, Sarah Pierce. Okay, so from movement we are going to come to stillness. And I know that Sarah's going to be going, no, because she has to jump, because between you and I, in a previous life, Sarah was a flea, so she needs to jump everywhere. But for now, we're going to be still, because we're going to ground. So feet are hip distance. Now your hip distance are these bony bits in the front of the hips, not these bits outside. Your hips are not this big. Bring them in. Bring them in. And if you can, I want you to close your eyes. You don't need to see me. Close your eyes. Take all the awareness down to your feet. And notice where the weight is in your feet. So notice if you feel the weight in the toes and the balls of the feet, or if you feel more weight in the heel. And adjust slightly. I know I balance forward on my toes. I feel like I'm standing straight, but when I see myself side on, I know I'm balancing onto my toes. So I'm going to shift back a little bit so the weight comes in towards the heels. So you feel the weight even front and back of the foot. And then notice, eyes might still be closed, if you feel the weight more on the inside edge of your foot, running down the big toe to the heel, or if you feel it more on the outside edge of the foot, little toe to the heel. And then adjust. So you might feel like your knee is knocking, you might feel like they turn out. So adjust. So the pad of the big toe, the pad of the little toe, evenly on the floor. And then notice if you feel your weight more into the right side or into the left side. We all carry our weight heavier on one side, so you might need to adjust. Who used to have a wee balance board, that little dot you had to get centre in the line? It's actually quite good for posture. So I feel like that weight evenly into the feet. Now we're there, now we're grounded. So you can keep the eyes closed if you want, or you can open the eyes, but let roots come down from your feet as if your feet are really being sucked down into the floor. And then I want you to firm up the legs. So imagine you're lifting that energy up from the floor, up the legs, and feel the thighs squeeze back towards the thigh bones. Feel the thigh bones pull back towards the back of the legs. The kneecaps lift up. Keep lifting that energy up. Pelvic floor engages. So imagine you're desperate for a wee. Yeah? Lift and engage through the pelvic floor. And then pull that lower belly back. Suck it in. And we're still lifting up, that energy is still lifting. Someone's got hold of your rib cage and they're going to lift that rib cage up from the waist. We're not going to lift up from the shoulders. Shoulders are going to stay down, away from the ears. Fingertips are going to reach to the floor. And the chin, neither looking up or looking down. Okay, kind of want to keep the chin parallel to the floor so the spine, the neck is continuation. And we feel the energy come up through the top of the head. So everything should feel strong. Your legs should feel strong and active. The hips, the belly, the shoulders. We can get more strength in these legs. So if you are on a sticky mat, okay, this is much easier to do on a sticky mat. If you're on something, a carpet or a towel, just be careful. We don't actually want to move the feet, but imagine you're trying to drag the feet away from each other. Okay, so if you're on a sticky mat, you can do this. Drag the feet away. Now, don't roll onto the outside edge of the feet. Keep weight even in the feet. But when you try and drag your feet away, do you feel those other muscles around the hips, the belly, all active? The bum, feel those glutes kick in. We'll lift and lengthen. As we lift and lengthen, that rib cage might come up away from the belly, so you're going to use your upper abdominal muscles. Might be looking like this. Upper abdominal muscles are going to squeeze in, as if you're standing against a wall and you're trying to push that upper back into the wall, as if you're doing a crunchy sit-up. Okay? You might feel like you're lift and lengthen. And breathe. Relax the jaw, let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Relax the face. And when we hold tension in the body, like the face gets all and it doesn't help to stick the tongue out. Okay, bring the tongue back into the mouth and breathe. Keep this active from your feet, up your legs, pelvic floor, belly. Turn the palms out. Going to lift them out and up, shoulders. So fingers over shoulders. When we lift the arms up, often this happens. We don't want this. Upper abdominal muscles are going to stay active. We're going to be drawing those lower ribs down towards the belly. If you can, bring the hands together. Heels of the hands, fingertips. I think mine might have gone off screen, so I'm just going to drop down to show you. Heels of the hands, fingertips together. If this is too much on your neck, we keep the hands apart and we reach up. Okay? What we want, we're trying to squeeze those upper arms towards the face, but we want this space. Remember, shoulders and ears. Shoulder is down away from the ears. We don't want to be hunching up here. We don't want to lose the neck. Let me see that beautiful neck. Let me see your jaw. Smile. Relax the face, relax the breath. It's okay to breathe here. We can still breathe. We should be breathing. Okay. Tall mountain peak. Legs are strong. Pelvic floor is lifting. Belly is in. Upper abdominal is active. These big muscles underneath the shoulders, these lats, use them to draw the shoulders down. Upper arms working, squeezing towards the face. Oh, release the arms, relax the body. Ah, who thought standing still could be so hard? Okay, we've got one more to do before we finish class, a little breath. We're going to balance, little tree pose, okay? So you're going to shift the weight into the left leg. So, all the weight's on the left leg. Again, feel that support underneath the foot. Feel your foot is grounded. Feel that energy draw up, your thigh strong. Bum muscles. I talk about the glutes as being stabilizers on a kiddie's bike. Yeah, if you take the stabilizers off before they're ready to go on their own, this is going to happen. So stabilizers on. Belly, bum. Spine's long. Right knee turns out to the side. I'm up on my tippy toes on my right foot here. I'm going to draw the sole of the right foot towards the left ankle. You might be wanting to stay here today. Your balance might be all over the place. You might be a little, is it windy out? It's not windy, so we shouldn't have so much movement in our tree. So, stability, firm leg. Don't lock the knee on this left leg. You want to keep softness there. You know, trees bend and move so they don't break. So that's what we want in this leg. We might stay here. Or if you feel grounded, if you feel balanced, start to draw that right foot up the inside of the left leg. Right knee turns out to the side. Now we might stop below the knee. Brilliant, you can stay there. If you're more open in your hip, you might bring that foot higher. Please don't press on the inside of that knee joint. It will not like it. So we're below the knee, or we come up to the top of the thigh, or anywhere above the knee, but not on that knee joint. Foot is grounded, leg is strong, lifting up from the pelvic floor, hands together, shoulders down. Exactly the same as we've just done with our arms in our tall mountain peak. We're going to inhale to lift those arms up. Upper arms squeezing towards each other, shoulders are down away from the ears. You can breathe in and out through the nose. When you hold tension in your breath, you hold tension in your body. When we hold tension in our body, it doesn't like it. So breathe in and out through the nose. Shoulders away from the ears, upper arms towards the face. Right knee opening out to the side. Left leg pressing down into the floor. It's tree pose. Be a beautiful tree. Grow. Ground and grow. Bring the hands down to the heart. Release the hands. Release that leg. Oh, that left leg might be like, oh, because it's been working hard to keep us stable. Going to go on the right side, finish off. So, finding your floor, foot into the floor, ground it, lift that energy up the leg. Leg is strong, bum and belly, switched on. Left knee out to the side. Long spine, ribs lifting up out of the waist. Take that left foot anywhere to the inside of the right leg. It might be below the knee, it might be above the knee. You might need to hold on to something. You might need to be by a wall, little fingers against a wall, or holding on to the back of a chair. Absolutely fine. Rather you hold on to something and focus on your posture than to just, be wobbling about all over the place and trying to get this leg up here and not going to help anyone. So hold on to something if you need to. Think about your posture. Strong standing leg. Bum and belly, bum and belly. Lift up through the spine. Hands together. Keep those shoulders down as we lengthen to the sky. Standing foot grounded into the floor. Upper arms squeezing together. Breathing in and out through the nose. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Brilliant. You might find that standing leg starts aching, bum muscles start to ache. Bring the hands down, release the hands, release the leg. Wow. Hands together, inhale down, out and up to the sky, big circle. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, long spine, shoulders back. All the way over. And all the way to the top. Exhale. Bring the hands together. Beautiful. Okay, gonna just finish off. Bring it down with the breath. So come down onto the floor or into your chair, onto the sofa, onto your bed if you're in the bedroom. And if you're sitting, we want a nice long spine, okay? Or you can choose to lay down at this point. Going to go back to our belly breath. So you can take hands on the belly. Remember, if you're lying down on your backs, hands on the belly. Relax the shoulders. If you're sitting, you're more comfortable with this breath, you don't need to take hands on the belly, you can just rest them on the thighs. Shoulders are down, spine is long. Close the eyes. Let's take a few breaths in and out through the nose. Nice, long, smooth breaths. So notice how your body responds to the breath. Notice how your belly expands with each inhale and falls back towards the spine with the exhale. Notice how your rib cage opens and closes. Notice how your chest lifts and falls, collarbones widen. Just noticing all these things, body and breath, breath and body. And take the awareness right down to the belly, and imagining that balloon inside the belly. It's below the belly button. And every time you breathe in, that balloon fills up with air and expands. Push the belly out. It's an active movement. You're actively pushing the belly out away from the spine. And as you exhale, draw the belly back in towards the spine. Inhaling, belly expanding. Exhaling, belly drawing back towards the spine. Inhaling, balloon fills up, belly expands. Exhaling, draw the belly back towards the spine. It's a really calming breath. Stay with it. Breathing in and out through the nose. I think anxiety is quite high at the moment. So just taking time to sit quietly and just connect with your breath, just connect in with what's here, what's now, the things we can control. Breath and body, breath and body. Okay, you can stay right there with your breath. Take a few minutes relaxation. I'm going to love you all and leave you. So take as long as you need. But don't forget, Sarah Louise Pearce is going to be live at 11 with her fitness class. She's going to raise the energy. So I hope you can join us over on Sarah's page for that. Please take care, be nice, be kind to yourself as well as to others. And don't forget your gratitude today. Every day